Hi, I'm Ronald Chacko. Today I am here to give a presentation about my research topic, path correction mechanism in robotic friction stir welding using laser tracking system as a part of my assessment file. We have many materials joining processes such as riveting, soldering, etc., welding, etc. Here I am going to describe about welding process. Welding, there are different types of butt, stir, and even solid state weldings. Welding is a process of joining two materials or metals or even alloys. Metallurgical welding means joining of two metals or alloys. There are different types of weldings as I mentioned above before. Solid state joining process. That means two materials are joined under pressure with intimate contact and they are welded below their melting temperature. Friction stir welding. Friction stir welding means that joining of two materials under friction. Here the tool is not consumed by the weld, because in many weldings the tool has to be get heated and melted and joined with the workpiece. Here there is no consumption of tools. Here the force from axis which is perpendicular to the tool gives the force, and here the pressure creates a heat which is below melting point and the materials got joined. Heat generation between the rotating tool and the workpiece materials which causes the joining of the two materials even though there is no melting occurs. Robotic friction stir welding, which means in this modern world everything is getting automated. In the case of welding also, the automation have achieved at hand. Control system is the main thing who controls our system by a central processing unit, and the main result of it is the high accuracy. As it is automated, the physical factors are neglected there, and we will get a very high feedback system in robotic friction stir welding. The main parameters included in robotic friction stir welding was spindle speed and its rotation, which means that the tool is rotating about its own axis and the spindle is also having a speed, which means that the direction of the weld and in the tool speed, which is one of the main factor in robotic friction stir welding. The force applied in the perpendicular direction will creates the friction and results in a good quality of weld. Material and its geometry. Very thick materials and having very good shapes and good edges will give good weld. If the materials have very low thickness or very low strength and having blurred edges will give bad weld. And thermal conditions are considering about the tool, the workpiece and the environment. If the material have very high melting point and the tool has very low melting point, there is a chance of getting melted off the tool, and which will cause very damage to the robotic system. So having taken into consideration all the thermal conditions are analyzed before, and it has to be the tool and workpiece have to maintain an average melting temperature. Tool tilt angle means that we can tilt our tool in certain angles so that we can achieve welds in certain angles. Plunge depth is the penetration that we are allowing to the workpiece. Certain weld needs deep penetration and certain only needs an outline of weld. Now we are going in depth to the defects or the main drawbacks of this. One of the main is the flash formation and the void formation. The flash formation is occurred due to high temperature, and the material will started ejecting small pieces and will attach on the sides of the weld, and it will give a bad quality weld. And void formation means at low temperature the spindle or the tool will stop certain points or have will acquire some deep penetration, and as a result of it a void can be seen on the workpiece. And another important deviation or the defect is that path deviation, which is our research topic. The path deviation means that the variation or the change from the track we have assigned, which it is called the path deviation, because to achieve a good quality we want to maintain a certain track. And strength of the material or the alloy is one of the main reason behind path deviation. If there is high strength of the material, then there will be definitely more path deviation. If there is only a moderate strength and it is required, and there is only less path deviation. Control using laser track mechanism. This is the solution we are providing to reduce this path deviation, and this is our proposed design. This is an existing design, and we are going to give some changes to this design and achieve our requirement. Here you can see a camera. We are replacing this camera by a laser system. Here we have having a laser system. So rather than having camera, we are employing a laser system which is more accountable and very cheap in the market. So along with that, we are employing a force control system and temperature control system, which will be taken from an existing model. So there is no much change for force and temperature control. By the actual purpose of replacing this camera is that for working of this mechanism, there we need an extra competent person to look through or watch for every time and to get the feedback. So if you are using a laser system, there is no need of a competent person. Even a simple fresher can understand what is there, or there is no need of any person while having a laser over here. And we are employing a 6 degree freedom tool angle, because we have worked on every angle so that a better weld quality and weld in all direction can be achieved. The main advantages of this mechanism is that we can maintain the path. There is no much deviation goes, and a very good weld quality can be achieved there. If there is a chance of getting deviated from the path, the machine will immediately stop, as the laser receiving in the receiver got stopped, and real-time feedback can be achieved from this. And if we are employing a camera in the system, there will be much complexity, and as I mentioned, we need a competent person. Now we don't need any competent person, and the complexity got reduced. Limited orientation is the main disadvantage of our proposed model, because we are employing two laser systems in between the two. We are employing two laser systems on both the sides of the tool, so that the tool movement got somewhat restricted. Even though we can only work in a limited space, the deviation or the path deviation is reduced. So overall, our advantages are more than disadvantages. To conclude, solution to existing problems such as tool deviation, path deviation, and void formation are solved here by our proposed model. A good feedback system which can be used by any person is introduced by our system, and by reducing all other factors including camera, the complexity got reduced, and it can be worked on at any condition, even in smaller spaces. And as a result of all this, we will get a very good high quality weld, which can be very useful in the modern industries such as aerospace and marine. These were the references I used in this presentation, and thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Have a nice day.